Welcome to the Still Driven Happy Hour, where wishes become dreams and dreams become nightmares. Live from the garage.
Welcome to the Still Drippin' Happy Hour. This is your host, Mason. Like Hayes just said, we got a live pod. Partially live, mostly live, 3/4 live. We got Hayes Holla.
Yep.
And we got LP.
Crown Royal, baby.
And on the Zoom tonight, we've got DK.
Who's only 15 minutes away yet he's joining on Zoom.
And the one time Dan's in Nashville. We still can't get him on the pod.
We tried, man.
Whew.
But this is going to be an epic night. This is going to be so fun.
This is
so different.
Episode 76. And it's the
76,
first time that any of us have been together while recording.
Yeah, it's the first time I've seen Hayes in 2 years.
True.
Last time I saw Dan. We saw Dan
Uh,
physically.
Yeah.
It's been longer than that, I think.
It's been a minute. I'll say that.
Wasn't the General Lee 76 from Dukes of Hazzard? I think it had 76 on the top of it.
I'm not trying to get
It's lucky
canceled, so I don't
76.
know.
Is Dukes of Hazzard canceled?
Yeah, Dukes of Hazzard.
Dukes of Hazzard has to be
100%. It's got stars and bars on the roof.
Ah,
Game over. None of that.
man, Daisy was so hot.
The General Lee was number 01. You're thinking of Richard
76.
Petty.
No, I'm
No,
thinking about the gas
oil-
station.
Yeah. The oil car.
Sorry. See, we're not canceled.
This is. I wish the viewers. We need to take a picture and post it. I wish the viewers could see our setup right
Do it.
now.
I know.
Take a
This
picture.
is
This is a
pretty epic.
we're on a handmade table from Hayes and his sons. They're pretty much like the Amish.
Here,
They make their own
it.
tables.
Like
We
right
make
here.
our own podcast.
No, you just touched the button.
Landon might as well be Amish because he doesn't know
Oh.
how to work an iPhone.
This isn't.
Or a
this
droid.
isn't an iPhone. Can I press this button? and
No.
Take a picture. What?
This
Press-
is
press that
unreal.
white button.
This is unreal.
Thing. Okay. Lighting.
All right, we're taking a selfie right now, so with the timer on.
With the timer. You didn't mean to. I'm gonna give you a pass. So sick.
How did I turn this?
All right,
timer?
before we get into this episode of the Still Drippin' Happy Hour, I need you to go online on your cell phones, on your mobile device. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Still Drippin' TN. Follow the cards one that Hayes got locked out of last week.
Yeah.
You got locked out.
I got locked
Yeah,
out.
he
I
put himself as a 2-year-old.
pulled an Akon.
So,
man.
put myself as a 2-year-old.
Anyways,
I'm gonna change
Please
my birth date on accident.
give us a rating of 5 stars on iTunes and Spotify. Give us a nice review on Apple Podcast. And if it's bad, make it funny.
Should I take your face out of it?
It cut my face off.
No, it's good.
Oh, there we go. Okay, there.
Sorry, this is going to be a really rough pod with us being in the studio for the first time ever. Hayes is on his cell phone like a 90-year-old man trying to figure out how to take a
I'll do
picture.
this later.
Hayes, why do you have 2 garage doors? And I know, like, a lot of our viewers might not understand what I'm asking. You have a garage door on the front of your garage and on the back of your garage. So technically, you could open both of your garage doors and drive through your garage.
Quick stop oil change.
Yeah.
So well, let's be clear. I was born in 1980, and this house was born in 1945. Do you think I had anything to do with the engineering of this garage?
I don't think this. Do you think this garage was built in 1940?
No,
This is an
but I mean,
addition.
but I didn't make it. This is how they designed it. I think it's to get heavy machinery in and out because I live on a farm.
It's pretty dope.
What you haven't said anything about is that creepy picture right there of my great granddad,
Wow.
which is super creepy.
You got a kilt on?
a dress. I mean, this was way before trans was.
He
even a
was
thing.
very fashion forward.
And then the other thing is,
I've seen Russell Westbrook wear that exact outfit.
Dan, I wish you could see. Can you see this picture, Dan, back here? right here. Dan, are you still with us?
He's muted.
Dude.
All right, let's
But
actually
anyway, the
get
other thing,
into something
whoa,
important.
the other thing is when I remember when I was having Zoom calls out here with my job during COVID,
You worked
I
out here?
swear, yeah. It was
No air
hot as
conditioning?
crap and cold. It was hot because it was March. Remember, it was really cold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
March 2020.
We had this.
But there were several times where I thought that deer moved. I have a deer head. This is bad radio, but there's
We can show it
a
on the
deer
pod.
bust. See him, Grover.
What's his name?
Did you
I
shoot?
just made. I just
Did
made
you
that
shoot
up.
that deer?
I did not.
Okay.
Where'd you
I
get
inherited
that?
deer from Meg's grandmom.
Why do you
That's
have
my
a?
plate.
Why do
from
you
the
have a plate?
flying saucer?
Oh, yeah.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P.
Flying saucer.
They still got the signs up and everything down there.
Do they?
The name's still on the
Huh.
building.
That's so sad. All right, now let's get into it.
All right, now let's get into it. We'll go inside the box.
I'm afraid to give Hayes a hard time because I'm not in the safety of my own home. He's sitting right next to me. So
I love it so much. I'll just give you a little wink.
Let's kick off with we'll kick it to Landon. Landon, I know you did not listen last week,
that's fine.
but we had a more than sneakers moment segment. And I was wondering if you had any more than sneakers moments this week where you got a little deeper, deeper than the shoes.
So I'm gonna take you to an office retreat that I had with a group of bunch of executives, and they're like, "Hey, we're gonna do this icebreaker at the beginning of the retreat. Bring an item that represents your leadership style." And of course, I brought a pair of sneakers, the Turducken Dunks, and somebody brought a Transformer. And he said the only reason he brought it is because it was the last toy that he saw walking out the door as he was walking,
Oh, what a
leaving his house.
Man,
So
he could have made a
I put a
reference to his
lot
dad
more.
and how Optimus Prime died in the movie. Father figure dying.
his dad was Shia LaBeouf. But my whole thing was like, I lead because I like to spark conversation. And I feel like shoes are a great opportunity to bridge the gap between people that you might not necessarily have conversations with. And as I was getting on the elevator with my shoes to go to the retreat, sparked up a conversation with a guy. I was like, "Hey, you're either doing a show and tell or you're about to put on a nice new pair of sneakers, young man." So there you have it.
This is a great story.
That was a great story.
This is so much better live.
I'm gonna have to edit. so
God, this
much.
is so good. No, I've only cussed once. I was
I don't even have
talking
a
about my
timer
great
up either.
granddad. I cussed talking about my great granddad.
Oh well, Landon.
Great granddad.
Was
Well,
he from Nashville? Where do you live? No.
West Tennessee,
So I,
Humboldt.
Humboldt. Wow.
hey, shout out to Mike. He took me up on my offer from, I guess this will be 2 weeks from now. I got put out a calling, an SOS, and I was like, "Hey, I don't believe that any of y'all listen to us. If you listen, hit our DMs and I'll give you a free pair of shoes." Well, of course, Drippin' Bourbon himself, Mike, reached out to me and he called my bluff. And I've got a confession to make. He asked me, I said, "What size are you?" He said, he said 11. I said, "Sorry, bro. I don't have any of those sizes. I've got 7."
Told you it was 11.
No, he's 9.5. 9.
Yeah,
9.
he's tiny for it.
I've got a pair of Bacon Air Max 90s, the size 9. They've been sitting on StockX for over a year. They're under retail.
What would he have to do to prove it's like make him do something to earn it? If you're indeed gonna,
I don't know. I feel like our whole character is called into question because Landon lied.
this is like one of us saying that turns out we have a bunch of fake sneakers, is what you just confessed to.
No, what this is like
Here we
is
resell
promising our
fakes
listeners free merch for nearly 2
We
years.
already talked about that.
So this is my deal, Mike. If-
How much can y'all hear this?
Well, now we can hear you a lot.
we can hear you. Do you think there's feedback? Do you think the mic's picking up?
How much can you hear us?
Hmm,
Oh, I can hear y'all completely.
it
Are you
is.
getting any feedback? Like, can you hear yourself talk?
No, not at all.
All right.
Perfect. Which one is that?
All right. Well,
Other sneakers moments.
other sneakers moments?
Oh, no. Out,
More than sneakers moments?
so I have one. It's
You
not
have one?
really
Okay.
what you're thinking. But today, as is usual, I wore a golden goose. Shut up. I wore my what? I wore my golden goose. And as usual, when I wear a golden goose, it's the shoe that gets the most discussion because so many people around me, largely females, have golden goose that they bought off of Amazon, and they immediately assume that I got mine off of Amazon. And then they have a bunch of questions about why I've got golden goose. But anyway, today was a little bit more special. Not special necessarily, but it was found out that I am involved with this podcast.
Oh,
Okay.
And so
We're getting
several
around.
people didn't, I kind of keep it to myself.
Yeah.
Especially in my place of work, which is a public figure. And so there's different
You're the
rules.
public figure.
There's different rules I have to abide by just because of that. But anyway, I've been shying away of sharing that we have this podcast, and I think we're going to end up with several new listeners,
oh,
even a female audience possibly,
we're gonna have to step up our game.
because of my shoes today. So a little bit different, but nonetheless.
Spreading the word. Love it. All right.
Good.
Well,
Dan,
Dan, you got any more than sneakers moments?
More than sneakers moments.
If you need an explanation, I can give one.
This actually no. Oh no, I understand the premise,
Okay.
even though I haven't been on in 69 episodes.
Nice.
So Brooke and I driving down the road yesterday. Okay, first, I do not condone this, so please understand. Please understand what I am about to say is not lawful in the state of Tennessee. It is not safe and should not be done.
it's a family
Second.
show.
Second, I got a little notification from Soul Links saying that the Adidas Turtle Doves were coming out, and I was in the middle of downtown Nashville driving to my parents' house on the way from Memphis, and I did not have the Adidas Confirmed app. So I proceeded to download the app, enter into my information, my credit card, my size, and enter into the draw while driving through downtown Nashville very illegally. And it spurred a conversation between me and my lovely wife about this shoe that I've been wanting for more than 7 years. And it has been sought after and something that I want. And then we discussed how we might pay for this shoe on the resale market. And it was a quite lovely conversation that turned into more than just sneakers.
Oh, wow. Not where I thought you were going.
That was very heartfelt.
Huge stretch.
All right.
And
That
wait a
was
second.
great.
Well, no, I'm not
I-
going to say anymore.
I've got another
Do you have one?
no, I don't have one this week. Before we jump into In the Box, I wanted to share. I shared this with Hayes on last week's episode. Dan, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I'm going to show Landon so I took, as Hayes had paid somebody to do
Oh my
a t-shirt.
$65. Get off my back.
He did the rap
Still
tee,
dripping paper.
and I took a shot at doing a NASCAR-esque themed tee.
Oh,
And so we're about to show it to Landon live. And Landon, I want to get your thoughts. I know I'm going to show it to Hayes first. And you said last week that there was a part that was a little confusing, and it was this part, right?
it was that part.
It's kind of thrown in there. It doesn't really make sense. It goes with the colors, okay? But something needs to be done. I wanted to incorporate sneakers, but Landon, I'm going to give you this first viewing of our NASCAR shirt.
Oh my god.
First off,
Is that a Toyota Avalon?
that's a 97 Toyota Avalon. It's one of my favorite cars, actually.
Why?
I think it looks absolutely dope. And I know it just looks like trash.
What a disgrace.
Can you see this?
Dale Earnhardt is rolling in his grave. The fact that he anywhere
Is
close
that not
to
just a you would rock that shirt.
He's
for
loving
sure.
it. Oh my gosh.
I would if that was made for me tonight, I would wear it tomorrow at work.
Wait, whoa. Let me give my commentary real quick.
All right.
First of all, I feel like in the background there needs to be like a light coming forward and like a prism almost, like
So like he's an angel.
bust of light. No,
No,
like
just
whole
in the
thing
middle.
is just lit up.
Okay, so we need light. Okay,
Yeah,
I
and
can
then
do
the
that.
shoe has got to be a real shoe.
Not a
For
dripping
instance,
shoe.
free shout out. Okay, so Kenneth Cole Customs just did a ice cream cone custom shoe that would look perfect. It's dripping off
Oh, okay.
the cone. Like take that.
You really
take his-
struggled with that
I was
statement.
choking. I was choking on crown. I was choking on my crown because I'm the king. So anyway, but I would put something maybe like that right there, a real shoe.
Okay.
If it was a real shoe and not a cartoon shoe, I think it'd be dope.
Okay. Okay. We'll work on that. I'll reach out to KC Customs and see if we can get that shoe on.
That's a
here.
dope shirt. That's better than any shirt with my face on it.
Yeah, if you
Yeah, what's your beef with the one with the face on it?
you can't tell if you couldn't see, I did do a little still
Oh
dripping on
my
the hat. I
gosh.
don't know if you can see that, Dan.
Oh baby,
Still dripping
look
on the
at
hat.
you.
It's all the money's in the details.
Dadgum.
the,
So
the detail is imminent and prominent.
I don't know. What do you guys think about the one on the car?
I don't understand it. What does it mean?
It's distracting.
It was like a race car type number on the car. Oh wow!
it should
Full
totally be
circle.
a 76 or a
76,
01.
A zero.
General
We get
Lee
canceled.
or a
I kind of
69.
like the irony. Okay, I kind of like the irony of not having a number.
Just
and-
no
and
number,
it's
just the
a
Avalon
It's
in
a
its
regular
glory.
car.
Okay,
No,
I can
I
do
think a
that.
69 goes perfect on it.
Then I wouldn't be able to wear that. I have children, so.
It's just a number.
It's just a number. 666 would be a good
Oh
one.
my gosh. Lil Nas X.
Oh man. So, anyways, this is to say, just for the podcast or fans, if you guys have ideas for the shirt, I'm struggling on what other designs to put behind the letters. I like the lightning a lot. I think the lightning is
I
dope.
think you need to outline the letters in white. And that would be
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
What about some thunder, but thunder in a like a visible sense?
I agree.
What does
That's the
thunder
light.
look like?
It's bright.
Ask
Yeah,
Garth.
it's like it's menacing. You know it's there. You know.
Clouds. He said menacing.
I think it's perfect.
I
as
think a
is.
rainbow would fit well.
No, we're not doing a rainbow.
It's
But
not-
I think details matter most. And I feel like I was telling Mason this. Something mildly inappropriate should be reflecting in the sunglasses.
Mm,
What?
like
Kanye. Or like things that we love.
like your face.
What if we put Kanye in the glasses? With Joe Biden,
I mean, we could do that, but
Trump.
it would be kind of weird.
What if we did Trump in one eyeball and Biden in the other?
Ooh,
I think that'd be
Biden hugging
perfect
the
mix.
Chinese president Xi Jinping. That would be perfect. And LeBron in the other one.
This is off to a terrible start.
And I love this person.
All right, I got a few more designs that I can share with you. I don't know if I've used this one yet.
We've got to
I think I
post this
did.
for the listeners because this is
What do you guys
this
think
is
about this
terrible.
one? Grizzlies
Oh,
style.
Okay.
Do we like that? What do you think? I know it's blurry right now, but
Hayes just said,
I know
I like the idea.
poor execution.
Yeah, poor execution.
Yeah,
Let me see, let me see, let me see.
I can't get the font right.
Did you draw that font?
No, I didn't. I'm using all free software. Everything on this podcast is free software,
Such
and we're not
You know what
paying
wasn't
for
free? Me
anything.
paying for the rap tee. That wasn't.
We didn't ask you to do that. You took it upon yourself. I told you no, and you still went.
All right. Also,
Dan, wait a second. How much did you love the shirt?
The
Love
one
it?
that you did?
No, you got to ask that in a fair way.
Dan,
What did you think about
did
the
you
shirt?
like the shirt?
If I had the opportunity to be given that shirt, it would go into the
Right.
normal rotation of 3 to 4 shirts that I wear continually in a round around basis. Just like I do not wear a lot of shirts. They go through cycles.
What if you had to purchase it for cost?
Well, I think I'm
That's all you have to say. You suck.
no, I think I'm just biased because I would buy it because I think it's awesome.
There we go. Okay, there's the truth. You have something else to say, Landon?
But like, I think it's biased because I know, like, obviously y'all have put in the work for 72 years and I've been on 4 podcasts and my face is on it. So like, yeah, I'd buy that.
We put in so much work.
put on the grind.
I mean, if y'all,
Maybe 1 hour a week.
So
if you guys actually put in the amount of hours that y'all have put in, y'all have probably put in at least 3 months worth of work over the past 77 episodes.
I
hey,
think
what-
you're overestimating the
Yeah.
amount of work. That
Hey,
we
No,
put in.
no, 2 hours a week. If you do 2 hours a week times 52, that's 100 and what? 104 times 2, that's 204 divided by 40. That's 5.5 weeks.
Lost track.
when I was pushing out those videos, I was putting like 2 hours in those videos. So I
By the
mean,
way-
Seriously?
yeah, like early on because I was having to figure it out.
Yeah.
I got pretty good at it.
Honestly, no,
I-
I think we're
you
250 hours in divided by 40. I think we're 6 weeks in. We have spent 6 weeks dedicated to this podcast.
You are very good at social. And I'm a little bit
Pissed off?
frustrated that you're not more involved on our Instagram because I'm
I agree.
suck. I am the suck at it. I'm not good. I
Hayes
don't
and I
enjoy
have
it.
about 1 post in every 5 that are really good.
Well, it's because I got distracted. I found my purpose in life. It's a game called Idle Office
Oh my
Tycoon.
gosh. You were
It's like
freaking-
Sim City meets Roller Coaster Tycoon, and I get to live out my real life in this game. Where you build a business. So like you build like business
All right,
offices.
move on,
This is
Mason.
not
In the
about-
box,
this is
in
not
the
No,
about-
box.
I'm gonna circle this back around. Okay, listen.
No,
It's
All right.
It's
I've got one for you. All right. What do you so Hayes challenged me podcast. Well, we're gonna release this video, I think. We've got to release more video. Hayes challenged me last week to come up with a new a new logo. And so I took a stab at it, Hayes, and I did this in about 10 minutes. So I want you to tell me if this is what your idea of a new logo was.
It's not bad.
This sounds like something he tells his kids when they're like, "Hey, Dad, this is my idea for a science
Oh, I
project."
like-
He's like,
Did you have
Well,
you seen it, Jackass?
"Not
Yeah.
bad."
I don't know about
I mean-
ripping on the Jordan. It kind of looks a little bit phallic.
Here's a question: what's the Toyota Avalon equivalent of a shoe? 'Cause that's what we need on there. I feel like the
Like a
H1
Kobe Crazy 8 or something.
Yeah.
That's a little disrespectful to the Avalon, in my opinion. I would say like a Toyota Avalon shoe equivalent.
Honestly, like the Crazy 8's not bad. Like that's honestly a pretty good pull out the butthole.
I'd
I
say
mean-
it's like an Air Max
95,
98.
98. Yeah.
No, I think it's worse than that.
You think it's worse?
Yeah, I think it's probably a Pegasus.
Get
No,
outta here.
It's not a
Yes.
Pegasus.
That's a classic silhouette.
No, I think you're right.
Right.
Pegasus is perfect for that iteration.
I'd say it's bordering on like a Bo Jackson 2.
Wow.
I just Bo Jackson too.
I
Hey,
kind of like those.
back in my timeline here, trying to find this Martin thing, and I'm finding all these pictures that I had to take. in order to get approval to post. It says approved or not approved. And how many of my freaking pictures were not approved? It's the stupidest thing I've ever seen.
What?
You don't
didn't
remember this?
approve
When we had a
crap.
website, you made us put an
Oh yeah,
approval
your
on-
pictures were terrible. They were garbage. No one was gonna take us seriously with those pictures.
Oh, we dropped.
Oh,
Oh, it's all good. Yes, they would.
whatever.
My
Dude, we had a
pictures
SKU system and everything, a spreadsheet. We were
It
so
was
official.
so you killed that crap. That's what I'm saying. I wish you were more
Man.
involved.
You said you don't wear shirts very often. You don't wear shirt like you just go bareback.
Oh, no. I don't have a plethora of choices. Okay, correction. I have a plethora of choices. I choose to only rotate between about 3 or 4 shirts a week.
Wow. Do you re-wear shirts before washing them?
Oh, no. That's
I do.
elementary
I
school.
do.
Totally.
I'm not doing laundry if I
Well-
wear a shirt and don't sweat in it.
I'd say it would depend on the shirt.
Yeah, I mean, you have to be pretty cognizant of like what you're doing or what you're not doing. If you're doing it at night, like you might need to wash it the next night.
You've got to stop saying that. What does that have anything to do with your shirt? You're talking about the cleanup process.
So, okay.
The ultimate life hack, yeah, the ultimate life hack for all you office workers out there grinding your 9 to 5s. It's a dry fit dress shirt, and you will never go back. I don't. I threw all my cotton dress shirts away because you can just sweat all day grinding out on your desk, and
What kind of dry fit are we talking about though? I mean, you
like a
have to have
legit like Nike level dry fit, and it's a dress shirt.
like a polo?
No, like an Oxford, like a button down. Like I wear it with a tie. It's incredible. It's like I'm wearing pajamas all day.
All right, this is why Landon retired from the podcast. We're moving on to Inside the Box
I
News.
got questions. Dan was interested in that. Dan, what do you think? You're
This is not a dress shirt podcast.
I think I'm mostly confused because I've never seen Nike come out with a button-down dress shirt other than polos.
I
That
got
are
a pair
dry
of
fit.
Nike loafers, pull-on loafers.
I
I have
wore-
air pocket in them.
Do you sleep with a shirt on? You don't go shirtless in bed?
No, not in bed. No, I feel like that's weird
You not
too.
get hot?
No, I like to feel cozy, and I don't.
No,
I can
I'm
feel
with
my
Landon.
sheets on my bare back.
I know. If you have comfortable sheets, there's no
Yeah.
better feeling sliding into them things butt naked.
Well, then I got
That's
some,
what she said.
yeah.
That's what she said.
Majority of my teens, especially in college, I was sleeping totally nude. And from that experience,
God.
it just gets all twisted up. And
But
then
what
also,
gets
I've been-
twisted up?
the pieces. And so I developed an aversion
Oh no.
to sleeping without clothes on. I prefer
You feel safe.
feel safe. Also, what if you have fire happens and you're just shirtless or naked?
And you would be hot.
Hey, let me ask you a question. I understand that. What if a fire happens? You've been alive for 42 years. Have you ever has a fire ever happened while you were asleep?
No.
Okay, exactly. Thank you.
It could happen
Stupid.
tonight.
That's a
though.
stupid
You never
question.
know. Wow.
I concur entirely. I stand in solidarity with you. I'm shirts and pants, no socks.
Pants?
Pants.
You wear
Pants.
pants?
Pants depends
This is
on
the
the time of year.
1950s. I
Pants
Okay,
was
no,
was-
okay,
Y'all
correction.
sleep
I'm
with
sorry. I didn't know we were dealing with freaking Nancy Pelosi. Shorts, shorts
Nancy
and a t-shirt.
Pelosi 3 days ago, or Nancy Pelosi was stuck in Taiwan because they didn't like her. The Chinese didn't like her. Politics.
This isn't a political
Breaking-
podcast.
All right.
Oh man.
Let's move
All
on.
right. So we got a first look. Hey, leading off with non-Nike news. Landon should be happy.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
New Balance
Adidas,
today's- oh.
Harden 7. First look.
That was the first thing on my thing.
What do you think?
No,
They look like an Avalon. They totally look like a Toyota Avalon.
They look like
They could be.
no. They look like a mid.
Kobe.
No. They look like a
Oh man.
Jordan from 14 to 25.
Looks like an N1.
A Jordan shoe from 14 to 25. That's what it does look like an and one as well.
I don't know what's going on with the heel. It's
Yeah, it's
Is
like
that an air
a
bubble?
no, it's not a
No.
bubble. It's like plastic.
yeah, it's plastic or
Have
like
you seen these, Dan?
fiberglass. It looks like a
This
D
is
rose
breaking news,
on
like-
the heel. The heel looks like a D
oh, yep.
I like the hill.
or a T Mac. It looks like a T
It does
Mac.
look like a team map.
Back when he
makes
had
sense.
the Adidas.
The laces.
Big
They,
T-Mac
they
energy.
definitely left it open to do a lot of different things.
It
with
looks-
colors.
Did you say
It looks
Dua
dope.
Lipa?
I don't.
This is
I
the
don't
best
hate
Adidas
them.
shoe besides the Dame's Shaq Gnosis.
I
The Dame
don't
Gnosis.
hate them. I won't buy them. But you're right. They look like a Jordan 14. That's what they look like.
It's kind of like our merch.
Why do you keep coming back there? I'm sitting right next to you, Mark. When the merch comes, it's going to make us $1 billion and we're going to be Ross freaking Perot. Then you can thank me later.
Thank me later. That's an ode to Landon's favorite rapper.
Prince.
But in all seriousness, these are, they're just mid. They're not
great.
horrible. They're not great.
I'll give it a 6 out of 10.
Wow, that's pretty high. That's lenient.
Yeah, I'd say it's a 6.
That's a 4.5.
Oh my gosh, man.
4-2. 4-2.
Thank
Easy.
you.
I feel like this is a huge step for me, at least.
Do you feel like you don't like it
Same as-
because the color, or do you feel like you don't like it because you don't like the model?
I don't like the model. It looks too plain. It looks kind of like it just kind of looks like a Kmart shoe, kind of.
Yeah.
Like just they didn't try hard enough.
We had a whole episode
That's-
about Kmart shoes. You guys missed it.
I think they were on that one. That was like episode 15
weren't on
or
it.
something.
No, I don't remember that.
Anyways, it is plain. I think so. To me, it seems like, and we've talked about this at length, it seems like the Kendrick album. It's good because nothing else right now is good. No other NBA player shoe is good right now, besides Luca
Dude,
and Trae Young.
Zion's putting out
No, the
heat right now.
Outside the ones that have fur on them. You missed
Yeah,
that
I
episode
mean-
too. It's like Chewbacca's nutsack hanging
look
off
the
tongue.
Shaq Zions look better than the real Zions right now.
Wow. Okay.
All right, we can move on.
I got another one.
Air Jordan
Big
ones.
news.
Oh,
Big news
okay.
today is the September 30th, Virgil's birthday. Rest in peace. They're going to put out the Futura Off-White Nike Dunk Low in the North Carolina colorway.
Garbage.
Oh my gosh, these are so sick.
Yeah, those are sick
I
for
saw
sure.
this earlier today.
These are
They have another
absolutely
colorway too.
I mean, how do y'all feel about Nike just pumping out the off-whites after this man dies? Kobe dies, and they pull everything from the site.
Is that
That was
cultural
a-
appropriation?
No, that was a contract
Ah.
thing.
that
That
was
was
a
his
contract.
his estate
He's
didn't
right.
agree to a contract with Kobe.
Just saying, give the man give him some time to rest. They didn't.
Oh
they,
my
No, they didn't stop a beat. They just kept pulling out. I think
Look,
off-white.
it's just business.
Off-White's
It's called
played out.
strike while the iron's hot.
Wow, at the
Or-
expense of a man's life.
Strike while the grave is still warm.
Did you go for Travis Scott?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't believe
Because
you.
Travis Scott is canceled. The fact that he laid low for less than a year and then came back out and everybody's buying his stuff again and forgot that he murdered 8 people.
Because
Like,
he
That's
Brittany Griner would be home if it wasn't for Trump. If it wasn't for Biden. ASAP Rocky, Lil Wayne, Lil Pump. Trump.
Tupac wouldn't be dead if it weren't for I don't know who.
It's unsolved.
Bill Clinton.
we're off the rails.
This is so fun. I can't believe we're having an interaction on
All
this
right.
podcast.
My other sneaker.
Did
that-
you just say I can't believe I'm keeping an erection during the podcast?
No, I can't believe we're having human interaction.
That's what I really did think you said. I can't believe I've been keeping this erection.
What a weird man.
Landon, get off! You're building a business app.
So the downfall,
Oh my
the
gosh.
downfall of this app right now is that anytime you need to level up, you have to watch a 30-second commercial.
Yeah,
No
but why are you
commercials.
doing that? Why we're
The
We're
commercial
literally
engaging?
recording a podcast and you're,
I'm
you're
making
playing
money,
Sim
baby.
City. You're not making money.
Yeah.
Are you sponsored? Are you streaming that?
Yeah,
Ninja?
I'm on Twitch right now. Follow me at Specto. Come on
Do you
now.
really have a Twitch?
Yeah.
What's Specto?
That's my username. That's my gamer tag.
Do you Twitch?
No.
That sounds so interesting.
Okay.
Specto these nuts.
How many followers? How many? Man, this is. I mean, how many followers do you have?
9 million.
9 million
Shut up.
followers?
No, he doesn't. He's totally
You
screwing
Post
with you.
Malone?
He doesn't even. This isn't even on Twitch. Specto isn't even a person
You
on
don't even
Twitch.
know that. It's fine.
He just made that up.
Will you please stop doing this game?
This is unreal. You're
I
about
can't
to
believe
be.
this is happening. You haven't
What?
seen me in 2 years. There's a pandemic.
I've got a problem.
Are
Okay.
you vaccinated?
All my employees on SimCities are. So
All right. Back to inside the box.
but okay, this is
What
a
do
real
you
question for our listeners.
Oh my gosh. No,
Did you play?
no.
Did you play Roller Coaster Tycoon or SimCity growing up? That's a real question. Mine was Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Neither.
SimCity.
Wow, what about you, Dan?
Roller Coaster Tycoon.
Because you're an engineer.
That's right.
I flunked out of engineering school.
No, I became an engineer because I liked Legos and hated physics. That's a very typical. If you ask, I bet 90% of civil engineers would give you that same answer.
All right. I got one. Air Jordan 1, black, white.
It's low.
No,
Low.
Easy pass.
Easy pass.
So bad.
pass.
So bad.
They're trying to capitalize on the panda.
Of
hype.
course. Reverse panda.
It's not a bad look. Too much black.
Wow.
It's a low.
Lows are not inherently bad.
Do you own a pair of lows?
No.
Okay.
Do you?
Yes.
I do. Have
Yes,
one pair of lows.
exactly. Lows are not inherently bad. This would be a good golf shoe.
Yeah. I
It'd be a
could-
fire
or
golf
baseball.
shoe.
Or like a baseball coach
Oh,
with the tongue, the long tongue.
baseball coach should rock these.
Easily.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of something. Did you know 2 seats down from me? This is no bull crap. I wish I had a picture of it. At the Kendrick Lamar concert, there was a 10-year-old kid with his probably 18-year-old sister. And he said he'd been listening to Kendrick Lamar since he was 4. And that muff knew every word. And that was just the most, I mean, every
That's
other word was
terrifying.
cursing. I was like, are you serious? The 2 guys that I was with, I literally sat there and said, if I ever hear of you two bringing your 10-year-old child to a Kendrick Lamar concert, I'm going to beat your A.
So how was the concert?
It was a C.
It was a C.
What was the last episode?
from last week?
It was a B plus, B minus, C plus.
Come on.
It wasn't good. Kanye, Jay-Z, J. Cole. I haven't seen Drake. I want to. I'm going to see Post Malone in October.
Dude. I
Ooh,
saw
Posty's good. Posty's good.
Yeah.
The only thing that the Post had going for him that was,
You saw Post Malone?
yeah, I saw Post Malone like 4 days before the entire world shut down. So, but there was allegations of him doing some pretty serious drug usage, which wasn't super helpful while watching the show.
Over by where we.
This is news for Hayes.
All right, sorry.
Stussy coming out with another 2013 colorway in black.
Stussy so bad.
No,
I don't like those.
not at
Got
all.
yellow underneath. Just the cream ones. And I know you like the pink ones, but cream ones, Cream City, baby.
What do you
Think
think
they
about
have-
these Skyline ones? Have you seen these guys? Oh, those are dope.
That's a pair of shoes that Hayes would wear.
What?
That's not a bad thing. I'm just
Throwing
saying.
shade at Hayes.
I mean, they're fine, but it's just seems unoriginal. It seems like the Spider-Man ones somewhat.
It's a poor man Spider-Man one.
I sold my Spider-Man ones and they're up 50% from when I sold them.
Yeah, that's sad.
My wife has her Spider-Man one size 8 women's, which is 7 men's.
That's absurd.
sitting in that closet, and she's worn them twice.
What are those going for now? 7?
There's no
It's
bids.
just a bid.
Oh, shoot.
A size 7 is $1,100.
That'll be
Sheesh.
bank them and sell them. She's worn them 2 times.
Dan, do you remember that? I don't even remember that. Apparently, I started a quality check process to make sure that that photos that Hayes uploaded were of quality.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
I remember that. I mean,
selling pretty much.
there were some pretty serious quality control issues, there for a minute
Not true.
with Hayes's, Samsung Galaxy S1 when the S9 was out.
He was taking pictures with a flip phone. It was questionable.
Okay.
He-
I got one more kind of inside the box. Did you see there's a limited edition set of
Legos.
Cause Monsters cereals? It connects back to last week's episode
Oh,
where Cause has collabed with Frankenberry, Count Chocula, Boo Berry, and a new one called Fruit Brute. Boy, that sounds gay as F. Fruit Brute. But look at these pictures. But look, it's the Cause.
That's pretty dope.
It's Cause collab with
Well,
the cereal.
the
Last
whole-
week we did a cereal.
the whole Cause logo is kind of sensual. It's kind of
Fruit Brute.
I can dig that.
Fruit Brute sounds like it's a logo. This is a wolf that's like chewing down on a spoon of cereal. This is so fun. Get off that stupid app.
Oh my gosh.
All right.
All right. Anybody got inside or outside the box news? Dan is freaking brushing his teeth.
Hey,
I think this
Hey.
is our first and last live episode, at least with these two goons. Hayes and I will do our own live episode next time, and we won't even invite you guys.
well,
Live from the garage.
Nobody's
my
got
gosh,
outside
just
the box
moving on.
news. All right, we're moving on.
so Joe,
Go ahead, Landon. This sounds rich.
quick update on my liquidation sale of my shoes.
It's relevant.
I pulled the trigger. I made my first bulk sell to Jenny on the Block. Shout out Red Rose Hype.
We've discussed this before.
No, I'm giving an update. I know we
You said
discussed it. I'm giving an update. So the market's down right now. The stock market and the shoe resale market is
And
down.
the housing market,
and the housing market is
the
down.
used car market,
and the used
the
car
card
market.
market.
Everything is down. No one has
Why do you think that
discretionary
is?
income because the government is not mailing checks to people anymore. That is why, Hayes.
The government.
Hmm.
They couldn't even
Anyways.
get Brittany Griner out of Russia. But we could get ASAP Rocky.
Hey, maybe we could get Brittany Griner out of Russia.
I
We got
probably
about
could.
13 listens from them.
Oh, sure.
Oh, that's
Maybe it's an oligarch
Maybe
that's listening.
it's Brittany Griner.
Oh,
All right, go
all
ahead.
right.
Landon.
We'll put. Hey, we got you,
Shout
Brittany.
out to our Germany listeners. My cousin just moved to Germany and I'm going to visit Germany very soon. So if you're a Germany listener, hit us up and I'll come visit you and I'll zoom you in to the podcast.
He'll buy you a beer.
I will give you a pair of shoes. I'll lie to your face and I will give you a pair of shoes.
Bring him in. Is that what you're going to say? Finish your story. Liquidation.
So I got rid of all the hype stuff and then I got some stuff that's like right now, selling at retail, a little bit below retail. Nobody. I've been shopping this around, like trying to do a bulk deal, selling stuff for crazy prices. No one will buy it, like local shops, right? Trying to give them a good deal. And so I've just been grinding, selling on eBay, selling on StockX, on Goat. At this point, I'm taking losses like 10, 15, 20, $30, but I've already made my money. So if anybody's looking for a pair of 10.5 pure platinum Dunk Highs, shout out to your boy.
Why
I'll
don't you
hook you
post
up.
them on our Instagram, you dummy?
No one looks at our Instagram.
We have 3,000 followers or something.
How many of those do you think are actual people?
Who cares, bot or not? Twitter. Elon Musk.
wait, what were those? What did you just say?
It's a little 10.5 pure platinum action dunks, highs. This is great. Great quality. There's
What's
not
the
even a
price
deal
on those?
StockX.
We're brokering a deal right here.
I mean,
We're gonna
retail.
commission sale.
Retail, baby.
Commission to the
I'm at the point
podcast.
where I'm just gonna try to return them. They're all past like the 90-day policy, but I think I can get
110?
110. You're crazy. They're highs. They're 120.
You said you've been
You're right,
taking
I'm on-
losses at 10 to you dug yourself
Hey,
in the hole.
Hey, you're in Nashville though. I'll give them to you for 110.
Hey, but you got to drive to Fieldstone Farms.
No, you gotta drive from Fieldstone Farms. I'm not going down there, man.
Let me look.
Marinate on that, baby. They're beautiful.
Man, this is It's like an arranged marriage.
I mean, I took a $30 hit on some Yeezys, $15 hit on some Air Maxes.
You got any 11 and a half left? Do you have those Sean's, the baby Sean's?
I still got the Baby Sean.
How much for those?
I legit was gonna sell the Baby Sean to a guy for retail if he bought all my other shoes, and he turned me down. I was like trying to. I did the numbers
Say his
for him.
name. Do you still have your baby Travis?
It's the guy. It's the guy that backed down on Red Rose Hype for the.
Not free shout out to that.
Yeah. So
We're moving on.
wow.
All right. I've got a question. Since we're live, I thought maybe do a special occasion top 5.
Ooh.
So I can give you a top 5, or we can do a draft of draft your own sports franchise. So non-sport specific, we would go through drafting what city, what color combination, and you would choose like a current team color combination, what mascot, and your sports ambassador, like a Drake for the Raptors.
Jerry Falwell.
Deep cut, conservative Christian school cut.
Wow. Anyways, so it's up to you guys whether you just want to do a simple top 5, or we can go the draft route.
What was the other option?
For a top 5, we could go top 5 appetizers.
Let's do the draft.
Hey, here's a real question: is Applebee's a steakhouse?
All right,
No.
let's go with the
No, it's a
draft.
neighborhood grill.
They serve steak though, and it's
Please
incredible.
drink the rest of this. Yes, get rid of it.
All right.
Get rid of my wood fruit. Drink all of it.
I would literally die. All right. So by
Might be
random
common
order,
sense.
we'll since Dan's not here, we'll let him pick first in the city category. So Dan, you get the first pick for your sports franchise. What city is it going to be in?
Clarifications on this. Are we restricted to the United States of America?
Whoa.
Good question.
Yeah, I would say let's say it's a United States based league,
Yeah,
but
we-
you can go outside.
We
of the
bleed
United
red,
States.
white, and blue.
You can.
Okay.
Your city can be.
Back the blue.
Your team can be hosted outside of this.
You said, bring it back. I'm so glad we're in person. This makes a totally different experience. This is my favorite. I don't know if I want to do this podcast anymore if it's not like this.
We got to take a poll and see if what our listeners think.
Yeah,
I don't know if this is
this
quality
is-
content.
Yeah, we're gonna have to button it.
We're
up.
all over. Here's the other. Let's be real.
Mason is already stressed over here and has
Much happy
anxiety.
hour. We need to not have as much happy houring and like say,
Yeah, cut it
pace
off.
yourselves.
Cut it off. All right, Dan. What city you got?
I'm going Charlotte, North Carolina.
That's some random ass.
Why, sir?
All cities in America.
I think that's a good choice. I think it's a good
No,
choice.
you don't.
Dude, it's not a bad choice.
It's a bad
No,
choice.
it's
Every
not.
city in America.
All
You
right,
go
you
Charlotte.
get the second pick.
You
What's
go
your
with
pick?
somewhere in Florida,
you know-
God's country.
Sold them
Have
to
you ever been to Charlotte,
New Orleans.
Dan?
Have I?
Yeah.
Why does
no
no
one
one
appreciate
appreciate-
of America?
Four,
I just
I've been
dove
4 or
deep
5 times.
for
You love it that much?
No, I don't love it that much, but I think it's like a decent spot. You know, it's
Be
kind
the
of
number one pick. This is Michael Oliver Candy.
This was my thought in
Sam
terms of this
Bowie.
draft.
Sam Bowie over MJ.
Hey, give us we got a young demographic. That's too old.
This
is
I was,
Greg
I was,
Oden.
I
This
was
is Greg
thinking, I was thinking big brain.
This is Anthony Bennett. You just did that. Who's the second pick?
All right, we'll give it
Maurice
to you.
Claret.
Right. We're just going in this
We're just
order?
gonna go in order. Yeah.
I want to go Florida. I want to go big population and
Mm,
The
diverse.
villages.
mm.
I said diverse
What happened?
because it's everything that I want it to be, and it's close to the sea. I'm going Miami.
Bad choice. Bad choice because of 3 reasons.
Great choice.
Bad choice, too
Decent,
many
it's decent.
drugs.
All right,
Second,
Landon,
bad
what you
choice,
got?
too many other options to do.
What happened to
Bad
Maurice
choice.
Claret?
Too many other options
That's a real
rather than your
question.
sports franchise.
Honey,
All right, Landon, what city are you putting your franchise
Did
in?
you want to hear the question that I just asked? What happened to Maurice Claret?
Man, he went to jail.
But he's out now.
Yeah, but he's a motivational speaker.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Okay, you got the third.
That's
pick.
my city.
Ooh,
Youngstown, Ohio.
Youngstown, Ohio is like
The
the
hometown
mafia
of Maurice
That is
Claret.
literally one of the most dangerous cities in America.
Brooke and I went to a wedding there a couple years ago, and we literally showed up and asked a guest, like, what is like Youngstown, Ohio known for? And they were basically like the mafia. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
okay.
It is known for crime. That is like legit what is known.
It's good for business.
Detroit.
Landon, is that for real your pick? You are notoriously bad at these tracks.
He's
So-
going Youngstown.
All right.
That's my city.
Now
I'm from
I-
Nashville.
This is I really taking a page out of an NBA team's playbook right here.
Don't like this. Seattle.
I know it's
Ratings are
unoriginal.
great right now.
It's unoriginal, but I want to go Milwaukee because it's twofold. The nickname is Cream City, and I feel like that is just golden.
What an idiot.
And you got Miller Lite being your main sponsor.
So bad.
That's pretty good.
Oh, it's cold and rain and snowy, and
But
you're close to a
you're,
lake.
you're on the lake.
Lake Erie.
That's a.
Ah.
I'm not gonna judge. He picked Youngstown. He picked Charlotte.
Milwaukee is looking pretty good. You have some pretty dope jerseys, some cream colored jerseys. We're gonna be sponsored. You know what? Let's take out Ambassador and we're gonna go with
That reminds me of Jonathan Kaminga's meme nickname. Like, oh my God.
Wow.
it was
Sorry,
between
Dan.
that and Denver, but I think the Cream City
Denver.
nickname is pretty fire. So
Honestly,
that's what we're gonna go with.
any city that we named besides Miami, literally Hayes would slap his you know what in our face and say, "You idiot! Why would you pick that city?"
I'm the only one that was reasonable.
That is okay, whatever. Anyways, next we're going with a color combination, and Hayes will have the first pick. So Hayes, what is your team color combination? Come on, man. We got
Just to
like
make
30
it
seconds.
interesting. I love pink. I'm gonna go pink.
Miami
This sounds
Vice.
like we're about to go Miami Vice.
I'm gonna go pink and like sunfire yellow.
So I question
Yeah.
clarification on my own rules. Does that mean pink and sunfire yellow are both out for everybody else?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay.
I think we go Pittsburgh rules where your whole city has the same colors for every team.
Okay. This is like European franchises.
Everybody's black and yellow.
Everybody's okay. Pink and sunrise
Or
yellow.
some-
Is
like
that
a
what you
really
said?
Bright, like shiny
Sunrise
yellow.
yellow. Okay.
I just made that up.
Landon, the Youngstown convicts.
All right.
What's
We're going
your
with
color
we're
combo?
going with an aqua teal and a bright hyper orange.
Miami Dolphins.
Shout out the Dolphins. Shout out Nerf. Shout out the best color combination in sports. Shout out tropical
Tropic Thunder.
Tropic Thunder.
All right. And all right, I guess it's my time. I think I'm going obviously I gotta go cream.
So bad.
I think Paps is from Milwaukee, if I'm not mistaken.
Old Milwaukee would be a good sponsor
Old
for our
Milwaukee.
team. Anyways,
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
there
Pabst
we go.
Brewing.
Paps. We're gonna go cream and I think throwback to last week's episode. We're gonna go cream and I think we described it as grape jelly chocolate. Grape jelly chocolate.
I'm in your color.
I'm in your color of grape jelly chocolate.
I am gonna go. My turn, right?
Yep.
Titans blue, and Titans blue the navy, not like the light blue,
Okay.
with an orange, and not like a Vols orange, like an electric orange, like hot and spicy. We're getting ready to zap you orange.
Like a Takis. A Takis.
Yes.
Cheeto orange.
Cheeto orange.
Cheeto orange and Titans dark blue.
That's different from Dolphins orange.
Mhm.
We'll just
100%.
for that sake. All right. Next, we've got nickname / mascot. I want you to give separate, like, tell us your nickname for your team, and then give us the description of your mascot. All right, Landon, you got the first pick for mascot and team nickname. So
We're-
you're the Youngstown.
We're the Sahara Sands.
What does that mean?
And
Perfect for Youngstown,
So that's-
Ohio.
That's the name of the porcelain tile that we just picked out to go in our new kitchen.
That's dope.
all right, what's your mascot then?
The sand dunes.
Mm.
Dune. Sand dune. Okay. That's a terrible pick. All right, for Milwaukee, we're gonna go with
Charlotte.
I can't
Milwaukee,
imagine. I
and Youngstown.
really am gonna have to pause and figure out.
Blue collar Midwest.
All right, I tried to go with a city, something from Milwaukee. I
Yeah.
thought about the Milwaukee Millers, just on the Miller Light train. I like alliteration.
Okay.
I'm not gonna go with that. I'm actually gonna go with something totally not having to do with Milwaukee, and I'm gonna go with an ode to Kobe Bryant, the Milwaukee Mambas.
So stupid.
We're gonna have a black mamba as our mascot. We're still trying to figure out what a mascot without legs looks like and how he walks around. So might kind of look like a mermaid at the end. It might have a nickname of the Milwaukee Mermaids. However, we're the Milwaukee Mambas. All right, Dan. The
All right,
Charlotte.
I'm gonna bring it home. This is easy. The Shar Rhinos. Have a rhinoceros the size of Hitler in there with we're gonna have
What?
lightning bolts as a tail, and then its nose is gonna be the color of orange, this Cheeto orange. Its eyeballs are gonna be glaring like the sun with eyeballs, with lightning bolts just flashing right out of it. And then it's gonna be blue. Boise's just Titans blue, dark blue. And it's gonna be a striking mascot. Trottles up and down the stadium stairs, up and down, all around. It's gonna be fascinating. The kids are gonna love it.
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
All right, Hayes, you're the last pick in the mascot
I'm really
nickname
gonna have to-
category.
I'm gonna coin flip it. I like alliteration.
The coin flippers.
The easy one would be the Miami Manatees.
Terrible sports
That is so bad. What is a manatee
Because
known
it's
for? Just
sea
being
cow.
useless.
Sea cow.
It's a secret.
But I'd also want
You're
to
gonna need a
and go just an ode to
Can you-
Mason and go the Miami Moose.
That is-
I think I'm gonna
So
go
bad.
manatee.
Can you milk a manatee?
It's got nipples. It's a mammal. Dolphins. You can also milk a dolphin.
Yeah, as we know,
we know
you've-
this from the
you've told
podcast.
us.
I educated all of our listeners, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Just a sea cow, manatee.
The manatee.
I'm gonna make it easy.
All right. And I'm switching the last category on the fly. And this, I want you to get creative. Don't use the major players. This is your apparel sponsor.
Ooh, I already have this one in my
With
mind.
the first pick,
I had a good ambassador. We're not doing ambassadors anymore.
We can do
We
both.
can do both. We can do both.
Ambassador
All right.
and brand.
okay. I'll have to think since I have the first pick. It would be too easy for me to pick Amam Menier. So I'm not going to pick Amam Menier. And I'm going to pick essentially what my record of my sports team is going to be. And I'm going with undefeated.
Oh, wow.
So undefeated is going to be our apparel provider. Obviously, they have a great history with doing stuff with Mamba and that line at Nike. So the Milwaukee Mambas are going to be sponsored by Undefeated. And our ambassador is going to be Ooh, this is tough. Meghan Markle. Meghan Markle's our ambassador.
That's so random.
She was on my original celebrity
Crush.
When we yes, that is true. Before she was royalty. What's her last name now? Meghan Markle
Junior.
What?
Whoever the famous king
Meghan
of England.
Markle
England.
England. No, that's not right. But anyways, Meghan Markle is my celebrity ambassador. So
Princess Diana.
she will be courtside. And if you notice,
still alive.
if you're voting at home, Milwaukee Mambas, Meghan Markle, we keep the alliteration. So
Mm.
all right, next we've got Dan, who is your apparel sponsor and your celebrity ambassador.
Easy. We're gonna have a branch out here. We're gonna have Lululemon look into a different scope of world, and they are gonna be our apparel sponsor. You know, they're pretty focused on training and gear and just overall expensive things that you don't really need in your life. So it should be perfect for a sports team. Second, Matthew McConaughey will be our
Okay.
ambassador.
I respect that.
Texans.
He's going to come in with the Charlotte Broncos. He's going to be riding that rhino hard. He's going to be wearing Lulu, and he's going to have a lightning bolt shooting out his butthole.
This is the dumbest podcast. Who listens to this? Oh.
All right.
Hey, I do have to duke you off. We have we have lots of children issues right now.
All right. Thank you.
Love you.
I love y'all. Bye.
Wow.
All right, Hayes, apparel sponsor and ambassador.
I really want to say Costco, but
Oh my gosh. So
Is that
That's what-
Kirkland's?
so
that's what's
bad.
been stewing on me the whole time was Costco, like big corporate, like sell out, Walmart or Costco.
Shaq?
I think I'll go Shaq. Miami connection.
Oh, okay.
I'll go Shaq. I'll be sponsored by Shaq, and then I'll go.
Wait, the brand?
The Walmart brand.
Either Billy Ocean, who was like a musician from the 80s, or Rick Ross. It's going to be a coin flip.
I think they're the
Because
same
for Miami,
people.
it's the Miami Connect or Gloria Estefan. I'm gonna attract the minority audience. She speaks Spanish. I'm gonna go Gloria Estefan.
I think that's the majority audience in Miami.
That's inappropriate.
No, it's not. That's their
That's-
demographic. All right, so I'll recap before Landon's last pick.
The best pick.
No. Just get his last.
let's
pick.
get okay. Landon, give us your apparel sponsor and your celebrity
Man,
ambassador.
I'm so glad you brought the celebrity ambassador back. I've been watching this guy on episodes of his new blockbuster TV show, Claim to Fame. It is the lesser known Jonas brother, Frankie Jonas.
Youngstown, Ohio stand up.
And if you haven't had the pleasure of watching Claim to Fame on ABC, it's a house full of people that are related to famous people, but no one knows who they're related to, and they all have to figure out who they're related to through like clues and like challenges, and they vote somebody off. So like Brett Favre's daughter got voted off last night. It's so dope. And she
How did
looks
they guess it was her?
because there's this wall of artifacts in the house, and there's a cheese head, like a cheese thing in it. And then one of the clues, you can go to this closet and get clues. One of the clues was a jet, because Brett Favre played for the Jets. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Wow.
Okay.
And then
Frankie
my
Jonas does he all I'm thinking of is Frankie Munoz.
he looks like, I mean,
Do they look the same?
he looks nothing like, he's the little one.
Let me see.
He looks like kind of like Beans from
This is what he looks like now. He's older now. He kind of looks like
He
him.
looks like a Jonas Brother now.
Yeah, he totally looks like Jonas.
All right. Well, once again, probably the worst pick, but go ahead. What is your apparel sponsor?
Dell.
That's worse than Costco.
What is Dell?
Do they have a headquarters in Youngstown?
They do now, baby. They do
They
now.
didn't give any rules.
I think they have to make clothes. At least.
They make clothes. Dell makes clothes.
Private label.
Dude, I'm getting a
I
Dell.
want a Dell polo that's got a
y'all,
Dell
I'm about to
logo
put
on it.
y'all to sleep. Look at
Michael
this.
Dell.
Dell Apparel. Dell Event Shop. They have their own shop with their own apparel.
It's not their own apparel.
Yes, it
They
is.
don't produce
Look at
it.
this.
They're
Look, yes, they do.
It's embroidered.
No, look at this.
That is not a fan
Look,
shop.
that is
Columbia
a
Dry
Nike.
Fit?
Yeah, it's Columbia.
Say Columbia.
This is their own right here. Look, this is the Dell
You
T-shirt.
literally
It's
just-
sold
That
out.
is totally not
That's
their own.
dope. Look at that color palette.
You literally just.
It is
said
a
it's
district
Columbia.
Hey, full circle. It looks like the
Salvage style.
Charlotte Hornets.
Repurposed tee breathes new life into old materials, woven from recycled and post-consumer
All right, we're
material
giving you Columbia.
that is
You're-
never
Give
redyed.
him
Not even-
Dell. Give him
Reinforced shoulder seams add longevity, while the tag-free label offers
You're
itch-free
not invited
comfort.
back. This is not
60/40
even my
collie
house.
cotton, light gray custom hexagon. It's made by Dell. No other sponsor.
This is not made by Dell. All right.
$20.
Let me give the recap.
Get
We've
your shirt.
got the Charlotte Rhinos with Titans Navy and Cheeto Orange. And they are sponsored by Lululemon, and their spokesperson is Matthew McConaughey. It's actually a great
weirdest.
pick. That's a great. I can see that happening. We've got
It's a stretch of stretches.
we've got the Miami Manatees with Miami Vice
Scouts.
colors,
Oh yeah.
pink and sunrise yellow, but that's really not Miami Vice. That's
I was trying to make it different than just straight
Okay.
up South Beach.
all right. So not Miami Vice. We've got the Youngstown Sahara Sands with a sand dune.
Yeah.
How
Okay.
did that happen?
They're orange and teal. All I can think of when I think of Youngstown is black and white stripes.
I got some
And
questions.
their ambassador is Frankie Jonas. And they are sponsored by Columbia/Dell. And sorry, I didn't tell you the Miami Manatees are sponsored by Shaq. They're gonna have the Dunk Man on
Because the connection back to Miami, it makes sense. I
and
have the best.
Gloria Esteban is their spokeswoman.
I have the most logical.
I don't think so. I think mine is more logical.
Not at all. You picked it because it was called cream after semen. Let's be real. That is totally why you picked that.
Okay, we've
Cream
got
City.
the
Ha ha ha.
the Milwaukee Mambas, Cream City Mambas, with a cream and grape jelly chocolate.
Can we all agree that
We are sponsored by Undefeated, and our spokeswoman is the most famous of this list by far, Meghan Markle.
You have a good clothing sponsor. Outside of that, nothing about your thing is good. Garbage.
absolute garbage?
None of our demographic that is going to be
None.
participating in this thing
I wasn't going.
know who Meghan Markle is.
That is not true.
They know who
Everybody,
Matthew McConaughey is.
everybody knows who Meghan Markle is.
Who
They
is
sure
my-
as
I don't
blank
know.
don't
I
know
don't know
who
who she
Frankie
is.
Jonas is.
Yeah, he-
Who's Meghan Markle?
he
Shut
was-
up.
No, I really
Shut
don't
up.
know who it is. I'm serious. Who is it?
He's just kidding.
No, who is Meghan Markle? Is she a actress?
Yes, and she's married to Prince Harry.
Who's Prince Harry?
Oh, shut up. You're ridiculous. All right. Well, we know who lost, at least. That wasn't me.
It wasn't me. It's Dan.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the winner. It's not close.
No, I don't think so.
Uh,
I think your team is good. Miami is a little overplayed, in my opinion.
Wow.
I think the Cream City Mambas would take your
No
cake
way.
and eat it too. Absolutely.
You might want to but you're not taking anything other than that. Please, beep. Mason, you're gonna have your work cut out for you.
Yeah, I've got a lot of beeping to do.
I
on
feel
this
like it's
episode.
Miami
Anyways.
and Charlotte, and then you two fight it out for third and fourth.
I'm somewhat regretting my city choice, if I'm being honest. But I still think the colorway is the best
Okay,
of these.
Landon, why did you pick Youngstown? Let's start there.
Maurice Claret. He put us on the map
Well, why did you even think about Maurice Claret?
because we were talking about Lamar Odom.
We weren't talking about Lamar Odom.
Yes, we did.
We never said Lamar Odom.
Yes, we did.
No, we did
We
not.
can run it back.
Yo, we will run it back. We were talking about because you said use that one example of a one and done athlete, and you're like this demographic. That guy's
I
too
talked
old.
about Anthony Bennett and Greg Oden.
Yeah, we didn't say
Greg
anything
Oden.
about.
Greg Oden.
That's
He went to
not
Ohio State.
Lamar Odom. That
Greg-
is not.
Greg Oden went to Ohio
Also,
State. He went to
Lamar
Ohio
Odom was
State.
not the first pick. I think it was number 3.
But
He
went
was
to
or
Ohio
definitely
State.
not a first pick.
He went to Ohio State.
He did not. He went to Rhode Island, and I'm the king of all this.
Greg Oden did go to
Autism.
Ohio State, but not Lamar Odom.
Are they related?
Oh my
All right,
God.
let's just wrap.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Play a beat.
Landon, are you rapping with Hayes?
No, absolutely not. I
It's a
gotta go
little
get some
disappointing.
Wendy's, man. It closes at 12.
Yeah, you can get it in just a second. What time is it?
It's 11:20.
It is.
I've got to
Gotta hurry
hurry up.
up.
Freaking late. All right.
Play
Well,
this beat. I don't need a beat.
thank you for listening
Hey, do this like old school.
to the Still Dripping Happy Hour. Remember to subscribe and rate 5 stars. Also, don't forget to follow us on Instagram and Twitter at Still Dripping TN. Thank you for listening. Did anybody learn anything today? I think not.
Nope.
All right. Remember, if we post a poll to vote for the Cream City Mambas.
Sand
And
dunes.
all right, Hayes, wrap us out.
I got a spreadsheet. It's got. I'm
Start
baking
over. No, 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 no. All right, I will play a beat for you.
No, no. I got a spreadsheet and it's full of pictures. Pictures from a website. Pictures that were very appropriate. Like a lady standing on a porch in a farmhouse. She's got an apron on. She's just cooked up a fresh apple pie. It's still steaming. And I don't mean anything inappropriate. I mean, it's just steaming like she just pulled it out the oven. Speaking of ovens, I got that oven in my biscuit. I got a biscuit in my brisket.
Oh my gosh.
Oh.
Oh, we might lose listeners over that, but it was worth it.